Hey everybody, so this is the second part of my video about my witch and how open beta is going for me. I just made a video to talk about kind of the talent tree and how I'm laying out my passive skill abilities or skill points. Now I want to talk about what gems I'm using and kind of how I'm playing. So my two main abilities, as I kind of mentioned previously, are Spark and Arc. And right now I just have a 3-link node for Spark, and what I'm using is added chaos damage and fork. And to some degree these are a function of what I've had the opportunity to obtain, and there's also a little thought behind it as well. So chaos damage, the reason I like this is that there are a lot of mobs and bosses in this game that have an energy shield, and you can't just stand there and ping on them, which means their energy shield recharges. Chaos damage bypasses that, so it's nice to be able to get some damage on them that you don't have to worry about wearing down the energy shield every time. Now granted, that's a pretty minuscule amount, but still I think every little bit helps. The other one is Fork, and Fork was nerfed a little bit in that if it forks through somebody, bounces off an object, and hits them again within 1 second, it's not going to do damage to them. But this is still an incredible support gem for clearing packs of mobs. I'm also using Arc. I think I have it with lightning penetration right now. I might try chain with it if I can find the right socket and socket links together. But in any event, what I do is I use Spark if there is a area where I can have enough room for that spark to bounce around. Right here, if there was some mobs over here in this next platform, I'd probably use Arc, but because to try to get spark to bounce through all the way over there would be kind of difficult. Likewise, if there's like a doorway that I need to shoot through, I'll often use Arc in that situation as well. It's just kind of a handy accompanying ability to Spark. I'm also using Raise Zombie and Raise Spectre. Raise Spectre is something that I just started using in open beta. It's extremely nice. It pretty much what it does is it raises an enemy that you've just killed, and it makes them pretty similar to what they were like when they were alive. So if you kill something like, for instance, a necromancer, and you raise them, it'll basically continue to curse other enemies. So it's a very handy little pet to have around. If you get kind of a tanky mob like one of those rolling rock guys, they can take some damage before they go down. So they're pretty effective meat shields. I'm also using Raise Zombie, and I don't have any points in any minion abilities and like that. They're pretty much just disposable meat shields to take damage before I get hit. The two auras I'm using are Clarity for mana regen and Discipline for energy shield. I may try to add Grace and just see how that works out once I get my mana pool a little bit higher. The reason I would do that is because I do have some points in Dexterity along with the points that I allocated down here. If I ever pick these up, these bump evasion up a little bit more. So again, that would just help my survivability a little bit if I had the mana pool to swing it. Also using Conductivity, which is an extremely nice curse, especially if you have mobs that are resistant to lightning damage. Throwing that up there, like I just finished fighting Piety or Piety, I'm not totally sure how you pronounce that, but in any event, throwing that up there just really helps in terms of getting damage on tough enemies. So anyway, those are the abilities I'm using. Hope you like this second video of my setup so far, and I will probably post an updated one once I get a little bit higher level. I'm at 48 right now. Really enjoying open beta, so thanks for watching.